Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to share with you today about how vertical farms grow food indoors without soil or sunlight. The title of today's presentation is How Vertical Farms Grow Food Indoors Without Soil or Sunlight, and our subtitle highlights the revolutionary technology transforming urban agriculture. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore how these innovative systems work, their benefits for sustainability, and what the future holds for food production in cities. So, let's get started and discover this fascinating new world of indoor farming. Let's take a closer look at the urban food challenge. As cities grow larger and more densely populated, the demand for fresh, local food increases dramatically. At the same time, resources like available land and arable soil are becoming more limited. Cities often face issues like soil contamination, which makes traditional farming methods less viable in urban environments. Plus, climate patterns are becoming more unpredictable, adding another layer of complexity to ensuring food security for urban populations. Traditional farming, which relies heavily on open land and predictable weather, just can't keep up with this rapidly growing demand while also meeting sustainability standards. That's where vertical farming comes into the picture. Instead of expanding outward, vertical farming allows us to grow food upwards, using innovative, space-efficient methods. It's a revolutionary approach that transforms urban agriculture, making it more sustainable, efficient, and adaptable to the challenges cities face today. This shift is essential if we want to create resilient, local food systems in our metropolitan areas. So let's talk about what vertical farming actually is. Essentially, it's a method of growing crops in multi-layer architectures, which means using vertically stacked trays or tower systems. This setup is incredibly efficient, especially in urban environments where space is limited. By stacking the crops upward, we can maximize the use of available space and grow more food in a smaller footprint. Another key point is that vertical farming allows for year-round production. Because the environment is precisely controlled, temperature, humidity, light, you can grow crops continuously, regardless of the season or weather outside. This means fresher produce and more reliable supply chains. And finally, one of the most innovative aspects is the soilless approach. Vertical farming often relies on hydroponic or aeroponic systems, which eliminate the need for traditional soil. These methods use nutrient-rich water or mist to feed the plants, which not only reduces soil dependency, but also minimizes water usage and can lead to healthier, faster-growing crops. All of these elements combine to create a sustainable, efficient way to produce food, especially suited for our increasingly urbanized world. Soilless growth, which includes hydroponics and aeroponics, are two revolutionary methods transforming modern agriculture. With hydroponics, plant roots are submerged in carefully balanced, nutrient-rich water solutions that provide everything the plant needs to grow strong and healthy. It's a highly controlled environment that maximizes efficiency. On the other hand, aeroponics suspends the roots in air and periodically mists them with fine nutrient sprays. This method allows for maximum oxygen exposure and absorption, which can accelerate growth. Both of these techniques are remarkable because they deliver precise nutrients directly to the roots, ensuring optimal nutrition. They also dramatically boost growth rates compared to traditional farming methods. Plus, they are incredibly water efficient, using up to 95% less water. This combination of efficiency and productivity makes soilless growing methods a key part of sustainable agriculture and food security for the future. Let's take a closer look at artificial lighting, specifically LED technology, and how it plays a crucial role in modern plant cultivation. One of the key advantages of LEDs is their spectrum precision. These specialized lights are designed to replicate the exact wavelengths that plants need for optimal photosynthesis. What's really exciting is that they can be customized for each growth stage, ensuring that plants get exactly what they need when they need it. Another important aspect is dynamic control. With LED systems, we can continuously adjust light intensity, duration, and even the color ratios. This flexibility allows us to optimize the entire growth cycle, which ultimately leads to higher yields and healthier plants. And let's not forget energy efficiency. Modern LED grow lights consume significantly less energy, between 50 to 70% less, compared to traditional lighting options. This reduction not only cuts operational costs, but also minimizes environmental impact, aligning with sustainable practices. So, in the bigger picture, LED technology offers precision, control, and sustainability, making it a game changer in how we grow plants efficiently and responsibly. Let's talk about climate control and how it creates the perfect indoor environment for our crops. First, precision environmental management is key. By carefully regulating temperature, we ensure it stays within optimal ranges tailored for specific crop varieties. This consistency promotes steady growth rates, which is essential for quality and yield. Next, humidity balance plays a crucial role. By controlling moisture levels, we not only prevent diseases but also support healthy transpiration, helping plants breathe and absorb nutrients effectively. Then we have CO2 enrichment. Elevating carbon dioxide levels speeds up photosynthesis, which directly accelerates plant growth and development. Airflow management is also vital. Strategic circulation strengthens stems and ensures nutrients are evenly distributed throughout the plants, promoting uniform growth. All of these elements are seamlessly integrated with advanced sensors and AI-driven automation. This technology maintains ideal conditions 24/7, virtually eliminating pests and diseases that are common in outdoor farming. Overall, this sophisticated climate control system not only optimizes plant health, but also enhances efficiency, making indoor agriculture more sustainable and productive. Let's talk about water efficiency and recycling in vertical farming. One of the biggest advantages is water savings. In fact, vertical farms can use up to 95% less water compared to traditional agriculture. This is possible thanks to precise delivery systems that target only where the plants need it, reducing waste significantly. Next, there's nutrient recycling. These farms use closed-loop systems that continuously capture and recycle water and nutrients. This means there's virtually zero waste, making the process incredibly efficient and sustainable. And perhaps most importantly, vertical farming eliminates runoff pollution. Since there's no excess water escaping into the environment, we avoid contamination of groundwater or nearby ecosystems. Overall, this revolutionary approach not only minimizes environmental impact, but also maximizes resource efficiency. It truly represents one of the most sustainable methods of food production available today, aligning perfectly with our goal of creating more environmentally responsible agricultural practices. Let's talk about crop selection and the advantages it offers. When it comes to what grows best indoors, leafy greens like lettuce, kale, spinach, and arugula are excellent choices because they thrive in controlled environments. They're quick to grow and very adaptable to indoor settings. Fresh herbs such as basil, cilantro, and mint also do really well. They can reach harvest size in just a few weeks, which means faster turnaround and fresher flavors. Then there are specialty crops like strawberries and microgreens. These can command premium prices year-round, making them particularly attractive for indoor farming operations aiming for high-value products. Now, one of the most impressive benefits of indoor and vertical farming is the yield multiplication. We can produce up to 10 times more food per square foot annually compared to traditional field agriculture. That's a game changer for maximizing space efficiency. And thanks to accelerated growth cycles, we're looking at harvests in just 3 to 4 weeks instead of months. This means multiple crops can be grown and harvested within a year, boosting productivity and supply stability. Overall, choosing the right crops and optimizing growth cycles unlocks incredible productivity and profitability in indoor farming, aligning perfectly with our goal of sustainable, high-yield food production. Let's look at some real-world examples and their impact. First, there's Aero Farms in Newark, New Jersey. They produce over 2 million pounds of leafy greens each year, all through aeroponic technology, which is grown in a converted steel mill. Their largest facility is quite impressive, spanning 69,000 square feet of growing space. This shows how vertical farming can be scaled up to meet significant demand. Then we have Plenty in San Francisco. They focus on supplying fresh, pesticide-free greens to local supermarkets all year round. What's remarkable is that they can deliver within 24 hours of harvest, making their produce even fresher than what's typically shipped from traditional farms. Now, considering the environmental benefits, these examples highlight some key advantages. They dramatically cut down on food miles, which means less transportation and lower carbon emissions. They also eliminate the need for harmful pesticides, making the produce safer and healthier. Plus, by being so close to urban populations, they provide ultra-fresh greens directly where people live. All of this ties back to the overall theme of how innovative farming methods are transforming our food systems, making them more sustainable, efficient, and better for our health and the environment. Now, let's look to the future of urban farming. One of the most exciting developments is the integration of AI and robotics. Machine learning will allow us to optimize every single variable, things like water, nutrients, and lighting, making growth more efficient and predictable. At the same time, robots will handle the physical tasks, planting, monitoring, and harvesting, with incredible precision. This combination means faster, more reliable food production right in our cities. Next, we're seeing a shift toward crop diversification. It's no longer just about growing leafy greens. Urban farms will expand into protein-rich crops, grains, and even medicinal plants. This not only broadens our food options, but can also support pharmaceutical needs, making cities more self-sufficient and resilient. Speaking of resilience, vertical farms are becoming a vital part of urban infrastructure. They will play a key role in creating food systems that can withstand climate disruptions. Imagine skyscrapers with multiple floors, each one growing your salad or herbs on every level. It's a powerful image that highlights how our cities will not only be places of living and working, but also hubs of sustainable food production. The overall message is clear. The future of food production is rising right in the heart of our cities. It's a transformative shift, layer by layer, making urban farming more innovative, diverse, and resilient than ever before.